Hello, friends, welcome back to my channel, The Indian Mom's Kitchen. We are just a month away from Christmas, and there's so many preparations we need to do. One of the main things that we need to do is to soak fruits or dry fruits for the Christmas plum cake or fruit cake. Today's recipe is just that. I already have another recipe where I'm soaking fruits with juice on the channel. This is a bit different, but just as yummy. So let's begin today's recipe. For this, I've taken 200 grams of golden raisins, 100 grams of cashew nuts or kaju, 100 grams of almonds or badam, around 6 to 7 figs or anjeer, black raisins 100 grams, apricot around 50 grams, 250 grams of dates, 100 grams candied cherries, or you also can take dried cherries, or dry cranberries too, tutti frutti 100 grams, mixed peeled or candied peels around 200 grams. All this I've chopped up, especially the nuts. The raisins I'm going to leave it as is. The apricots also I've chopped, the figs too. It's necessary that you should chop the nuts because once the fruit starts soaking, it becomes very heavy and it will sink to the bottom of your cake while baking. So it's better to chop the nuts up. But the raisins, you need to leave it as is because it's going to get fully soaked up with the different things that we're going to add to the soaked fruits. Here, the dates, cherries, and the mixed peel also been chopped. I've added a few pieces of candied ginger, it gives a lovely flavor. Now for the caramel. In a pan, I've taken 1 cup of sugar. I've added 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. And on a very low flame, I've started mixing to make the caramel. You have to be careful while making the caramel because if you do it on high flame, the sugar will burn and then make the caramel very bitter. So make your caramel on very low flame and keep stirring in between till it starts changing color. Once it starts changing color, you need to mix it continuously. Here it is, the sugar has started changing color slightly. Mix it continuously. You need to mix it to a very nice and dark golden brown. Because after that, when we add the water, the caramel will turn more darker, definitely. But you have to make sure at this point that the sugar is not burning anywhere and it's got an even, nice, dark golden color. My caramel is nearly getting done now. To this, I'm going to add half a cup of water. Be careful while adding the water. The water will splutter. And then start mixing. You can see after you've added the water, the caramel started going dark. Go nice and dark as it's cooking. Let it simmer for around 5 minutes. My caramel has thickened slightly and it's got a lovely dark brown color. I'm going to add the hard dry fruits into it right now. That is the nuts I'm going to add first. I have not taken the caramel off the fire, but I'm going to add the nuts, the mixed peel, then the tutti frutti, all those things which are hard, even the apricots for that matter, which are a bit hard, it will soften up a bit in the boiling caramel. Once I've added all those things, I'm going to take this pan off the heat. After taking the pan off the heat, I'm going to add the rest of the other dry fruits that we've already chopped and kept. Everything goes in. Now for flavoring, I'm adding 1 heaped tablespoon of ginger powder or saunt. You can also add cinnamon and nutmeg powder at this point, but I'm just keeping it to ginger. Mix everything well. Make sure the caramel is coated properly all over. I'm also adding half a cup of mixed fruit jam. You can use a mixed berry jam too. Adding of the jam enhances the fruity taste of the mixed fruit that we're going to soak. So it's very good if you could add the jam. Now for the soaking liquid. You can add any kind of juice, or like I'm doing, I'm going to use homemade wines. I've got 2 to 3 different homemade wines which have been aged at least 3 years. Here I'm using apple wine. I've taken around 3/4 cup of the apple wine. If you have store bought wine, if you want to use that, you can use the red wine, not the white one. Add the wine to the mixed dry fruits, mix well. Now, as I was saying, you can also soak this in fruit juice. Any fruit juice would do, like freshly squeezed orange juice or the store bought orange juice, or you can have apple juice or grape juice, cranberry juice. Any juice would do, but if you're soaking it in fruit juice, you need to keep this mixture in the refrigerator. Otherwise, if you're using wine or rum, you can keep it in a airtight glass bottle and store it up to Christmas and use it in your cakes. Merry Christmas.